is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide, down to earth podcast with my brother Sean Myrie. We have a special guest tonight from Brooklyn, right? Am I right?
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
Dot Viera.
Woo!
Yes, thank
That's
you,
up.
thank
Yeah.
you
Thank
Yo,
for
you
I
for
always
coming
say this
through.
having
to
me.
everybody because that's his intro. I say, introduce yourself to the universe to those who may not know who you are.
This is the Dot Viera experience. You are tuned in with your girl, Dot Viera, like he said, from Brooklyn. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank
It's a
you. But
pleasure for
I
sure.
want to ask you, like, really, like, how long you been doing the music for?
I've been doing it for a few years now. Yeah, it's been a few years.
Like, taking it serious, I would say. Serious.
Taking this taking it serious, honestly, it was about 2018.
2018. See, like everybody,
Okay.
like I ask people that normally, right? So, like everybody, like who's an artist, they've been putting in work for a long time, but when they started to take it
Right.
serious, I noticed is when near the COVID. You know, when the COVID came up and a lot of people had to be inside, they got more creative. So was it like? But this is really before you say
Yeah,
2018.
that was before. Like, I was I was I was working a 9 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just honestly, it was like I knew it was my calling, but I didn't know. So I was still working. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah,
was still working, but I wasn't giving it my all. I wasn't like really tuned in
It
like
was
I
more
should have been.
yeah,
more of a
Right.
part-time kind of thing for you.
The crazy thing is it wasn't. Like
yeah.
It
it
was
really
always
wasn't.
there.
It's just I
Yeah.
kept running from it, but it kept pulling back to me, and it's like, where you going? So
Mm-hmm.
it was more of, okay, something happened with the job, and I think I, like, no lie, I woke up one day. I think I was out of work for like 2 weeks. I didn't call out, no nothing. I thought they was gonna fire me, but I was just thinking and thinking. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, is nothing is working unless it's the music. So one day I got up, I went and put in my resignation papers. I came back to my producer and I was like, yo, I'm ready. This is it.
Ready. This is
Wow.
I'm
it.
ready. So
That's
from there on, like, he's been making beats before that, but he actually started taking the beat thing serious as well.
Really?
Right when I actually quit, we both was like, all right, this is it.
hmm And I'm hearing that I'm hearing the New York all over, like because we listen to a lot of New York hip hop.
Oh yeah, it's
But
the
just
mecca. No, listen here. I'm a fan of
but you know,
the culture, and you live in the mecca. You know what I'm saying? The mecca where it all began.
but it's more realistic when I'm watching when I'm watching the videos, right? Everybody know who Cardi B is and who
Yes.
Nicki Minaj is, but when I'm listening to you and I'm watching the videos, I like the rawness because it's like that New York. This is real. For me, my opinion, right? And no filter. I said this is a black woman in New York. I'm seeing really a black woman in New York. How they like kind of like the lifestyle of the culture of hip hop, right?
Yes.
More than like the stuff like the airbrush shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
What's
Oh
on?
yeah,
I like
like
that.
the I don't know, the Yankee Doodle like kind of thing. Like you just come real. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
Just real raw,
I
and I
give my
like that.
best.
You have bars.
And I
You
can
know what
see,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
bars. I was getting to
And
that. I was gonna get to that, but I'm seeing the respect. What you got a support system. You can see that the videos you have, it's action in it. I like the dancing in it, the involvement in it, because there's a lack of that, right?
Thank
Just
you.
watch right now, straight up. Even with a lot of music now, there's no dancing. There's
mhm.
dancing coming. Yeah, there is dancing, but I mean, like,
And honestly, as a rapper, a hip hop artist, it's like you usually see the dancing for like the R&B artists, like they really be getting it in. So it's like now you see you're really actually starting to see more hip hop artists, rappers dancing
yeah,
more
yeah.
than ever, and I love it because I'm like I actually used to dance on the block and everything for block parties when I was younger. So I was an actual dancer, but you know, as you get older and you don't dance at all no more, it's like now you got to
hmm
start all over and reinvent yourself.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So like you're right because that's why TikTok is so big because TikTok has the theme of dancing and singing. So
Right.
it's only right that if you're an artist right now, you could try to incorporate that like in your whatever you're doing right now.
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask you, how do you feel about women in hip hop right now? Because for the last, I would say, two, yeah, 2 3 years, it's been like, I say 2 years, it's been a bigger spotlight on the female hip hop artist or female artist, period. Right,
Hmm.
get more respect. I feel, especially in the urban music scene. What do you feel about that?
Um, you know what? I definitely want to say big up to all the female artists, definitely. The ones that's on the independent artists, like it's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It's tough for us. However, I'm not gonna knock nobody's hustle. However they felt, they whatever they need to do to get on, that's what they did. Everyone take their own route, their own
Yeah,
road. So I just want to say big ups and shout out to them. Because like I said, it's hard and you definitely need a team behind you because as a
yeah.
female, I just feel like as a female, if you're not a ratchet type of female and you're not in the hood
Mm,
all day smoking weed and
yeah.
doing whatever, it's hard to have people that actually want to support you because
You saying some gems. Keep going.
no, seriously, it's
Mm.
really hard because it's like, oh, she don't I can curse on here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta ask
I'm
first. I
hearing
gotta
this. I want to
respect.
hear this. Gem. She's giving
It's
some
like
knowledge.
it's like they be like, oh, she don't fuck with us,
Mm,
and oh, she too this, and she like they call me
mm,
bougie all day, but I'm nowhere near bougie. It's just the fact that I've outgrown certain things. So why can't y'all just see that, support me, and let's just move on from there
yeah.
because I do want to help my people out, but I can't do that if it's only me and a few other people. But when it's
True.
a dude, oh my God,
Yeah.
dudes, they get so much support, so much
Yeah.
love. Everybody fuck with them. And it's
Mm,
like sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I was a guy. Like it'd be
mhm,
so much easier. But when I do actually make it to that other side, it's
mhm.
like, okay, you're here, you did it. Like, there you go. What we gonna do? So it's hard because I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. I have hood in me. Don't get me wrong, because I'm from Brooklyn. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I like the mentality. You almost have like that alpha mentality. I
But you
love that.
know, you're right. You know what I think it is with a lot of the men now, because we've been talking this on our show, and we have a lot of.
Hmm.
That's why we try to bring a lot of female artists on the show.
Hmm.
I think this is what it is. It's like Toronto. What's going on down here? The female artists are getting more shine. I think network.
Hmm.
When I think of New York, I think of Cardi B, and I'm thinking of Young Ma. I know there's Davies and them, but let's think. Let's
Yeah.
be straight up. The top New York artists right now, hip hop artists, are female,
Right.
Well, you know what? As much
right?
respect is due. I
No,
like that, but
I mean,
but no. Well, wait a
the
minute,
top
Sean.
two ones. I
Well,
mean, me.
hold on a minute, Sean. Hold on a minute. As much as I like the ones who are on,
Yeah,
okay, just like her, she's
Nicki
up on the
Minaj.
rise, okay. I like to know the one. It's like sports, okay. I like to know from this league to that league. Like I want to know who's coming up, like who's next, like who's been putting the worth ethics up.
It's
You know what I'm
that
saying? And
Viera.
everything. No, I
She been
know.
putting in work.
No, what do you think? Why do you think we recognize her?
Yeah,
Shoot, guy.
Thing
And the
and
thing is, I know she knows more out there as well.
yeah.
You know what I
There's a
mean?
whole
One
bunch,
recognizes one. You know, one
right.
recognizes game.
Yeah,
but that's what I
it's
think New
really
York
tough.
is going on with.
It's tough as a female independent artist. Like you just and then especially for me, I mean I talk about the things of, the excuse me, but the pussy popping and the
Yeah,
eating it. You could talk about it, but because I'm not with it like that,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's I feel like it's even more harder for me. So I gotta come with the bars. I gotta come with originality. I
Hmm.
gotta keep just staying in my lane. And
true.
I'm not gonna lie, big up to my producer, Rick
Big up,
Trayvon.
bless up,
Like
bless up.
Let's
he's
up.
definitely bringing so much out of me. I'm like, wow, 2022, right? I cannot wait until these songs drop. My next
You,
single is gonna be
you know
something
what?
crazy.
I have to say this, and it's been bugging me.
Mm.
Your
What?
name, your name is a short form of our city.
But it's T dot.
It's almost you're
Don't
Yeah,
you?
dot
Who
Viera.
said T
We're
dot? Who
T
said
dot.
T dot?
T dot. That's
We're
the
the
old
T
name.
dot here.
That's the old head's
Wait.
name. see
Why
that.
wouldn't
Now
No,
it
it's
I'm.
used
the
to
six.
be
What do you
like
mean?
Six,
that
six.
though?
Everybody
No,
says the
man. What do
six.
you mean? And on that, yo, let me tell you this. I not
It
only
used
that.
to be
Right now,
two
I'm doing a
dots.
brethren's. Right now, I'm doing a brethren's mask for the thing. It's the dot, man. Look at this, man.
Yeah.
Six dot right now. You know what I'm saying? You know
Mm.
what I mean? The dot is always around, no matter what.
But
You
yo,
know what I
okay,
mean?
I'm gonna get to that Viera's lyrics. I could tell like you're a real MC, a lyricist, because I'm hearing it all through. The one thing, this is what's going on. What I don't like. What it goes on with the men and everybody, like a lot of people in music. There's the real ones who've been putting in work, such as that Viera, right?
Yes.
And a lyricist, and she really loves the culture. You could tell she's from Brooklyn. Then there's these ones who they just put on some makeup, right? And because they think they could put words together, now they're a rap, they're a rapper, right?
Hmm.
So then those ones overshine a lot of people who actually been putting in work a long time, right?
It's true.
Respect to them. Everybody has their hustle, but I'm just saying people should analyze, I think, artists even more because a lot of people need development, artist development. And
It's
like
true.
we have this girl, what's her name again? Chrome. I won't say the rest, from Tio.
Oh
And it's
Lord, do
because
you have
it's
to
like
bring up that one's
it's like
name, man? No, seriously. Out of all, no, no, Sean, come
yeah,
on, man. If
yeah,
you're gonna let her know
I'm just
any
giving an
rapper
example.
females from here, at least say
No,
the
no, no, no.
right
I'm just giving
ones,
an
guy.
example of someone
Come
who
on, guy.
doesn't have really talent. It's like what's her
Look,
name?
look, look.
Kim
Look. And like I
Kardashian,
said again,
like
I'd
a
rather
Kim
you say
Kardashian
ones what
style.
we're proud of and
Mm,
not
yeah,
disgracefully of. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like real shit. I'm
No, I'm
just
just
being
saying that's
real
the
here.
ones
That's
If
the
I'm
who are
about to
difference.
tell her certain female rappers here, I'm gonna
yeah.
tell her the real
I'm
ones
giving
here.
an example though of
Well,
someone
don't give
who's
her no
over.
examples. Tell her the real ones
No,
here.
I know the real ones, but I'm giving her an example, and she knows what I'm talking about. Someone overshadowing who doesn't really have that
Hey, I
talent,
get
who
me vexed.
people are labeling as to represent female artists. Oh, she's the what? First lady of the six? You crazy? I'm just giving an example,
like I said
right?
again,
I'm just
like I
giving
said
an
again,
example.
can you please tell her the real ones
Oh,
here?
we have a whole bunch.
Stop, or do
We
I
have a
have
whole
to?
bunch. We have a whole bunch. We have a whole bunch. Yeah, you could. Yeah, respect to Lola Buns and the
All
rest
right,
of them.
there you go. That's
Lola
one.
Buns.
Tell her.
Okay, we
Keep
have a lot
going.
of good ones. Whole bunch. But you know what? I'm feeling your style. What I'm trying to say is you
Thank
are a
you.
lyricist, and then there's these other ones I see out there who are just they have a look, right? Whatever look is the system goes by, and they're not really skilled
Hmm.
like you. So I'm just saying, like us, our job is to spotlight great artists such as yourselves. Like, how do you feel about that? I always wanted to hear like the opinions of even other like women artists
You
about
know
this whole
what?
situation. About like,
Honestly,
hmm,
all I could say to that, because I can't knock nobody.
no, you can't knock nobody, but that's what
If
they're
you
help.
woke up and said I want to be an artist today, and you started putting in that goddamn work, and you doing more than me, then you know what? You deserve it.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. I see.
Exactly. Respect
So
is due.
you
No
know
hating.
what? Respect is due. If that's the case, then I gotta look and I gotta be like, all right, look, I ain't gonna be showing my ass and all of that,
Mm,
like that. But
Now,
you know, I'm
I like that. You're not selling out to the
right,
game. You're
mm,
right.
not
But
selling out.
right. So it's like I'm not gonna do that, but I will give a little bit more skin. You get what I'm saying? Because
mm.
you gotta have that sex appeal. So
Yeah.
if they coming out and they doing this, but they lyrics is trash, like
Yeah.
let's be honest, and they lyrics is trash, people they're selling their body.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. I'm not gonna do that. So now what I gotta do is go harder with the music
Yeah.
You gotta sell the
in
lyrics.
order exactly. So if they win in that way, I gotta win the other way, and that's just it. Because I refuse to do that. I just refuse to
Well,
be.
I
I
see
can't
that
do
you
it.
have your own lane, and I like that. It's like when I'm watching you, it's like you're a boss. Like you're taking over. Like you have basically a support system and like a
Yes, I do.
team. That's the main thing, a team, right? You could see in
Yes,
your videos people dancing, and you could tell that's your people, right?
yes,
It's not fake. This is real, the
yes,
realness. We
yes.
even I watched some videos he done like what rock
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a
Oh
couple
yeah.
years
We were
ago, but
watching a
there's
few
one
videos before we came on.
there's one you done about I think 10 years ago. Which one was that? It was in the
Oh
club or
shit.
something, right? I'm
Oh, the
saying,
real
yo,
reason.
Yeah, I'm saying you're ahead of your time. This it
You
looks like a
know,
video
that
right
was the
now.
first song I've ever wrote.
Mm, I like
That
Yeah.
that
was
one.
my first song I wrote.
Yeah, I like that
That
one.
made me feel so good. It made me feel so good because I was literally just listening to that in the car yesterday.
I'll be
And I'm like, yo,
right
this
back.
is an anthem. This is really an anthem.
It's good energy
You
if
can
you're
still
just
play
listening to
this.
it. I was
Yeah, I might
listening to
redo
it,
that.
checking
I
it.
might
But I'll
redo
be
that when
right back.
So how do you feel about now how the music industry is going for the last couple of years about the streams and like how artists make money or try to make money off of their art because the streaming system is like not what people think.
with that,
Like how do you feel how artists are like trying to benefit from their art now because streams don't like for example a million streams gives you it's so much but it gives you less like so little,
it does.
right?
It's like you need more it's like you need more streams to get just a little bit of money. Like it's no comment. I don't know.
No comment. But you know what I found out
It's
uh,
just I don't know. You really like to stay independent for the independent artists is definitely tough.
yeah,
Oh, that's
For
no
the
doubt.
people that have that machine behind them, it's
exactly.
like they good. They
You're right.
good.
You're right.
But we as independent artists, it's like that's why you gotta now. Like I got my shirt on, my brand, dot
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
You gotta sell other ways in order
Yeah, you're ahead of
to
it.
try to make it out here.
Exactly. You have to have merch. Your brand. Your brand. I'm gonna say
Yep.
this to you and all the artists. You're a brand. You got to sell yourself. Um, anything you do, you're gonna have your own merch, your own shirts, your own. Even if it's lighters, if you smoke, your own lighters,
Well,
whatever.
I see that you got some merch on right now.
Yeah, she's showing it
Yep.
right there. What's it called? What's the name
Dot
of it?
that.
Tell the
It's
people
called
again.
dot that.
Oh, got that. All right. So yo,
Seems
Yeah,
like
like,
a.
DOT. I
Mm,
always hashtag it. Like, it's like this saying when like if somebody say something like let me give an example. Like, oh my God, what let me see, damn, how can I explain it? It's like a period. I like how you hear the girls like, oh, such and such period.
oh yeah,
I,
yeah,
I, I don't say that. Every if you're around me, everything don't ever say period to me because dot that is
yeah.
that phrase of
Uh,
like, and you could dot that. Like I always say that. I
mhm.
always say
well,
that.
I still can't get over how you have the name and short form of our city here. You know what I
So
mean?
what?
Like
What?
when
What?
you
That.
see when you see me and Trey Line, either I got on Trey because he ain't gonna wear dot that. That's girly, but
Mm.
I got on Trey Line or dot that, and he always wears Trey Line, like always.
You know what? You know what? If you send me your logo, I wouldn't mind to do a few masks for you, and I could
Mm.
send them to you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because I do
thank
merch
you.
here. I
You
do
do the
merch
merch
here
too.
myself.
You're right.
Wow,
You know
That
what I'm
like
saying?
thank
you know
you.
what she's explaining. Like as an artist, I always say this, Rock. You got to do more than like in these days than the average. You're gonna have to have a website now. You're gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
have
and we
your
have
own
a
merch,
website.
your own merch.
Mm.
The list goes on. Like you gotta network with people, try to get the interviews.
Yes.
Um, there's so much more because like for example this podcast we're more than a podcast. We produce music. Rock, he does music videos. My brother does music videos, do graphic design. We do beats. We got our own MPC, the machine. Like it keeps
Yep.
Got
going.
a
Like
team.
there's
Got
not
a
one
team.
thing.
I got the machine MPC and I got a drone.
Yeah,
You
keeps
know
That's
what I'm
going and
saying?
going. So
Like on the real, if you ever come to Toronto and do any shows here, you don't know.
right
you
here.
Mm-hmm.
let me know.
So what
Mm-hmm.
inspires you when you're in the studio? What gives you like that energy, like to write, like to really put
I
down?
love the studio. I love the studio. The studio and performances is like my best part about being an artist. Oh God, I just feel like out of this world. When I hear
I
myself
took
create, it's
I
something.
took in some of your performance on IG there. What was it? 2 weeks ago?
It was about yeah, about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Two
Two
weeks.
weeks ago. You were
So
performing.
Yes.
so you're saying this performing and going to the studio is basically your
My
best,
favorite.
your favorite things. That's what just gets you in the vibe.
It's
And
my favorite. It's my favorite. I don't like nobody in the studio with me
oh,
because
okay,
people are a distraction. I get so frustrated real quick. I'd be like, okay, you gotta go. But
Mhm.
Hennessy and my vibes is all I need.
Hennessy. All right, everybody has it. It's true. A lot.
Well,
Some people. I don't know how people like everybody in the studio. I don't like everybody in the studio either. I don't. I
well,
never
speaking of,
understand that. I
well,
never. No,
speaking of
hold on.
getting,
I never understand people going all into studio. We used to have that shit back in the days. That
uh,
wastes a lot of time having like 20 man in the studio
no, I
Yeah, and
and
then
know
trying to
you
record
waste
it's
a
shit.
like a
lot of money
support
too.
team,
That ain't
support team,
supporting
and
me anymore. Like
no,
what?
no, I know that, but some people see that as a support team kind of thing and all of them
Nah.
thing.
Yeah,
My support team is when I have shows or something or a video shoot, come support me then. I don't need you in the
yeah,
studio with me.
yeah. It's true.
Mind me asking, who have you grown up on, inspired being an MC and stuff to
Um,
do the
Hold on.
craft?
okay, so honestly, my favorite hip hop rapper artist, you would probably be surprised, is Beanie Siegel.
No, oh, no,
Oh,
no, I'm not
yo,
surprised.
Yeah.
Not
I'm not
surprised.
surprised.
Beanie's good.
Beanie,
Because
I,
the female,
I
how
love
many
his first album.
No, you
it's
know
What?
what? I listen
always
when you say that.
like
I
The
listen to
men
your
that
truth.
your flow. I
it
listen to
be
your
men
flow.
that will say that. Like, oh, a dude like Beanie. Like what? But I always loved Beanie Siegel. But as far as females, um, I just like Little Kim style. Her
Mm,
lyrics was really explicit, but I used to sing her songs when I was young. I used to always sing her songs. But Remy,
mm.
Foxy, oh my
Foxy,
God, Eve.
Eve.
Oh
Mm,
my God. Eve was
talking about some greats.
a
But you know,
beast.
you say, you know what? When we name, there's a lot of female MCs. There's a lot of female. Maybe I'm an OG. I remember the hardcore female MCs. Anyone remember Entice and Boss from New York? Entice is from New York.
And Tights I heard of.
Yo, her
I heard
voice
of.
was different. There's no one who really sounds like Entice. Rock, you remember Entice?
Yeah,
Just look
of
her up.
course.
Look her up. No one sounds like her, but there's
Yo,
a
man,
whole
I'm on
bunch.
archive, man.
There's a whole bunch.
Entice,
Or Boss.
Boss.
You remember Boss?
Who else? Shoot. I could keep going.
Lady
Queen
of Rage.
Latifah.
Oh,
Lady of
loved
Rage.
her. I loved her.
Um, uh,
Lauren Hill.
Lauren
Lauren
Hill.
Hill.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a whole
The one,
bunch. Who was with Genuine?
MC Light.
MC
Oh,
Light.
yes. How you can't forget about her. Yes.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne Shante.
Roxanne.
Yep.
Roxanne Shante, the pioneer.
She was
Pioneer.
nice too.
There's
She
a whole
definitely was.
bunch.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's not like that no more. We don't have that.
I feel you
Oh my
there.
God.
I
And
feel
I
you
feel like
there.
I could bring so much. Oh my God. Like I feel like the new music that y'all about to hear is so different. I didn't even know I knew I was capable of, but you know how sometimes when you shout out to Trayla, I gotta say it again.
Bless
Because
up.
he definitely brought it out of me. I was just listening, he like, yo, I got some new stuff, and I'm just like, whoa, this is different. This is not something that I would even just be like, yo, make this. It's like it's crazy. Oh man. I just can't wait. But I just feel like I sound different.
Yeah, you do.
All my songs is different. I don't sound like nobody. But a lot of people do tell me I remind them of Remy a lot.
Remy?
Yeah. And Foxy. I always get
They're
them
like
too.
a mixture, like a fusion.
Yeah. Them two, I always get them too. And I love Remy. Like, and Foxy was my girl.
But that's something new. That's
Yeah.
when they say that that's a fusion of something new because they're probably seeing like New York, like Foxy. Where's she from? Queens?
No, she from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay, sorry.
Brooklyn, man. BK all day.
Remy from Brooklyn?
Remy is from, I thought Bronx. Yeah.
She's from the Bronx.
Mhm.
So still, they're getting that still.
But she
I
got
see
a
what
little
they're
Brooklyn
saying.
in her.
Mind me asking, do they still call it Crooklyn sometimes?
It's a nickname.
I know, but yo, you know the slang and stuff, you know.
Mm. But yo, Brooklyn has the best, some of the best MC, like in the world.
Yeah.
Biggie,
Exactly.
Biggie, and then
Little
they want to
Kim.
say Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
Right, you can't forget about him.
Sean Carter,
Mhm.
He's
and
still doing
Puffy's
things.
from Harlem. Puffy's from Harlem. I
Yeah,
forget that.
Puppy's from Harlem, but they all New
All New
Yorkers.
York. All New York.
All New Yorkers.
So yo,
You know
how
what I
you feel?
mean?
How's New York going right now, man? I want New York to get back on top fully. Like like Atlanta, love Atlanta and the South,
Right
but I
now,
feel that.
right now, New York has to get up on top of things because the West Coast is about to rise.
Hmm.
I'm
No,
gonna
we
have to say
are.
that,
We
huh?
definitely are.
I
I'm working.
know.
I'm working. I'm trying to make sure I get other people to work with me, but I can't make them. So
That's how
I'm
it
gonna do
is.
me.
Do you, a network, keep networking. Would you like to travel in the future or go like on a tour like when everything is getting on, great
Man,
for
I'm
you?
ready
Like,
now, but I gotta get everything together.
yeah, yeah.
But soon, definitely soon. I'm actually putting stuff together now. We're gonna have a single release event soon, probably like in April, because when I'm gonna drop my next single for 2022 sometime in March. So once that
Uh,
drop,
Which single is that?
I'll let me see. I'll give you the name. The name of the single that's gonna drop is called Selfish.
selfish. All right.
Okay.
Yes, and it's a vibe. It's a mixture of, I don't know if you heard "Aw Man," but it's like a mixture of "Aw Man," "I Got This."
Hmm.
Um, it's a banger. It's definitely a banger.
So, what's the feedback you've been getting like ever since like you've been dropping your recent projects, like from like your area or like where you're from? Like, what's the feedback?
It honestly it has gotten better because people want to see you working. If they don't see you continuously working, they're not going to support you or they're going to
Yep.
forget all about you. So that's why what I did was after I dropped my first 7 singles, I was like, you know what? All right, it's time to drop an EP. Let's try it out.
Mm,
See what vibe we get, see how it goes.
yeah.
Um, but I did some things, and to me, it's just like a live and learn process. Like you can never be wrong, you can never be right. You do things, and you just see how it goes. If it
Hmm.
works, bonus. If it don't, for the next project or the next situation, you just know what not to do.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
that's what I'm doing now. I'm learning. I'm
That's
still
good.
learning.
That's good.
So I have people helping us for like with PR wise for when the single does drop. Before I didn't have the PR and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm living and I'm learning.
Mm.
So
So,
I'm
so
I'm ahead of the game this time.
that's good. You're ready and organized. So, like, if you
Yes.
had a chance to work with anybody, like out there, I would say in the world, like a big artist, who would you like to work with if you had that chance?
My number one top artist right now, honestly, I want to work with Remy.
Remy? Ah, that's good. That's good. Remy,
Like
she's sharp.
I love her. She's a beast, and I feel like on the track with her, it'll be so dope.
Yeah.
I definitely would love to do something with Nikki.
Nikki, yeah. Yeah.
The baby
The baby
and little baby.
and little baby. The
Yes.
baby and little baby. I always get them mixed up, eh? Sometimes.
It's crazy. I used to.
Yeah, because it came out about the same time. So it's like when it came out, it's like they're
Right.
both selling each other, right?
Right. And I wanna work with the better version that's coming with Dot Viera.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like how you do that. So your next visual, you have an idea of like what you want to put out, like for a video.
I've actually been working, well, we kind of been taking little steps and coming up with some stuff with my next video for Selfish, because when I drop Selfish, I want to already be working on the video so it can
Uh,
drop not too
Mm.
long from when the single does drop. But I got some dope ideas. Traylon, he got some dope ideas, and
mhm.
we're gonna be working with other people. So it should be dope.
I like it, man. How you're working and organized because there's a lot of artists out there who love to do music. They say they love to do music, but they're not really organized. Like how you're explaining the steps, and you're just you have your brand. You're branding yourself even more because you have your own merch and everything.
Right.
Like you're watching the whole system or the scene, how to go about it. Like she's right, Rock. Like drop your video right next to when the single is coming out.
Yeah, because to be honest, people wants to see that visual. Without the visual, like the song could be dope.
Yeah,
That
it's true.
visual sometimes can make people like, oh shit.
Hmm. You're
Let
right.
me
Yeah,
go
you're right.
download the
You
song.
are so right.
What if they never downloaded it, right? But they like it.
Yeah,
But when that video come out, it hypes it up more.
yeah, it's
It
true.
gives a better attraction to it. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna because when I drop Get Back video, we got more streams after the video.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So
You know what? That is the instructions. I'm sorry, to coming out with music. You have to drop. I think you should drop the video, right? You would say before the single comes out on all digital platforms,
no, the video shouldn't drop first. But if you could drop it all together,
or
that's
all
more
together.
than
Yes, all together at the same
if
time.
it's if that single release drop on Friday, that
Yeah,
same night you should be dropping that
yeah, you're
video.
right. Exactly.
You
But
see
I'm
now,
just saying,
you're
You're right.
letting go hidden gems on how you
Yeah.
should do your formula of how you
And
do your music.
time.
yes,
That makes sense.
yes,
Because you're paying for a campaign, so you might as well pay for the video and the
the
where it's,
package deal,
yeah. And then if you
That's
want to
right.
add merch to it or whatever extra, that too.
right? That's
You
true. So that's why
know,
this time, I'm trying to at least drop the video no more than 2 weeks after the single drop.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I
No,
like it. You know the bit. See, this is the key. Music. I would say this. People don't want to hear the other word because it's like a bad word. Business. Music. Business. You know the
Of course.
business.
I
You
don't
know.
know
Well,
everything, but like I
No, no,
said,
you're
from
you
the
know.
you're
past
learning. You're
things,
still
You know it.
learning.
right? From the
You know a
past,
good amount.
I just know what to
Yeah.
do now.
Yeah.
So, and then it's gonna be something else. And then when I drop the next thing, I'm like, okay, well, that didn't work, so now I'm gonna do it this way.
The
So
bottom line is you
I'm
know
just
what to
learning,
do.
Yeah.
right? Just
Yeah.
look
The
for the
bottom line is you
you
know
look
what
for
to
the
do.
holes because there's holes in everything. You just gotta look for the holes and you gotta sew them up.
Hmm.
Well, yo, not only that, yo, Sean, we have to let her know on certain contacts who we have. You know what I mean? Because she's in the
Like,
states, and we have some states contacts as well. You know,
yeah,
straight
everywhere.
up.
As far as
Yeah,
That's how we do it, down to earth. Like you will see other people have podcasts and everything, but like we say, we're more than a podcast. We network with people. We promote. We're promoter. I'm a promoter. That's why I love promoting too.
nice,
Besides doing this podcast, so artists always need promotion,
yes,
right? The key is promotion, like any other industry. If you're not promoting, people forget about you
that's true.
hmm
because like I'm saying, this my analogy. I said like if you know about Don King, right? Don King
Mhm.
always promoted a boxing match, big pay-per-view, so the whole world would know what's going on. That's how an artist has to be promoted, so
Yes,
the whole world knows what's going on. Even if you're an independent artist, you basically have to pay for that campaign, so people will see you everywhere on Facebook, on the
well,
gram, on
you know what?
wherever,
You just
Twitter.
and
brought
you
up
know
some.
another thing that I have learned, come to learn, is people think performing, like, don't get me wrong, you gotta, if you're not performing a lot, you should get out there and perform more.
Yeah,
But your promotion and your streams is not just going to come from performing. Most of it is going to come from you, like you said, the campaigning. You have to put your money in promotion. Without the promotion, your music ain't shit.
or anything, because
That's
okay,
just
straight
it.
up,
You have
if
to
you
you
if
have to
you
put that money there.
yeah, it's true. Anything you want to promote, music, a movie, independent
Right.
movie, clothing, anything. Right now, okay, just say you dropped whatever, $1,000 on a video to be on the gram, right?
Hmm.
Like a promotional video of
Right.
whatever you're doing. That's gonna go far because you
Viral.
put
Well, depending
it'll
on
go
who
far.
you do the promotion with, because these people be scamming now. I can't take it.
Okay,
No,
you're
no,
right.
no,
You're
no, no,
right.
no,
But
no, 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 no. Wait,
the
wait,
right
wait, wait.
people.
First things first. You don't go with just anybody. No, no, no,
Right.
no. You
No.
have to go with the platform. You just
Yeah,
said it, Sean. Like,
yeah,
all right, say Instagram. You actually directly. You know how they have the ad thing for
yeah. You pay
Instagram
for it.
thing. You pay for
Yes.
your ad for
Yes.
Instagram, not no other independent thing.
All
If
Them.
you're
right.
paying for it, well, I'm saying when you pay for it, because I've done those campaigns before. For example, you put $50 into a campaign for just a little, maybe a picture or a little video. That will go. You could reach up to 16,000 or
Mm.
8,000 people in a week, right? So imagine if you put a couple $100 behind that campaign, like a $500 for your video premiere on YouTube at a certain time. That's gonna reach maybe 100,000 people.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Because I've
But
seen my promotions reach like 8,000 people. A simple picture, a simple
wow.
picture,
But see,
like
a lot of people don't know like you have to make the right connect. Like when you're doing a promotion on Instagram, it asks you the audience. But
yeah,
see, if you're not looking in your insights,
yeah, you got to do that.
if you're not looking on that, you're gonna spend the money, you're gonna waste it.
Yeah, I
So you
done it
have
way
to make sure you
before.
have
You're
your
right. You already
insight
know.
everything because that's something that I recently, not recently, but recently learned. And I'm like, damn, why are certain things not adding up? And I'm like, this ain't right. But
Yeah,
you gotta know your audience. If you don't know your audience or who you targeting,
it
your
doesn't make
$1,000 is about to be wasted.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that, for example, you want it in this region. I want it in New York. I want it in LA. I want it in Toronto,
Right,
and this special and the age group. So as long as you set it to like these regions, you feel that your fan base is at, and after then you pay for that campaign. That campaign is going to target all those
yeah,
areas where your streams. You could even look that up. Really, are people are listening to. So if they're listening to it in Tokyo, for example, your single a lot, you're gonna probably make sure that's one of the cities you put on there, right?
right.
But
And they love hip hop. So
but
that's crazy you just said
yeah,
that.
they love hip hop in Japan. That's the one of the meccas too for like
Yes.
international hip hop. But
Yeah.
like for example, I put like I'm saying $40 to $50, and I reached 8,000 people. So imagine hundreds of dollars what that could do.
That's why people we gotta get our credit up. We need that money.
It's true.
That's just
It's
Hmm.
true.
it. We
It's
we
true.
gotta. That's how we get all this together.
That's
That
how we do
money
it.
and that credit. That credit you could get far.
Yeah,
You could
it's
get
true.
far. So to all you artists out there, even the people that just trying to do another business or whatever, that credit is everything. Without the credit, nobody ain't gonna give you shit.
Yep, it's true.
We gotta help ourselves.
You gotta help ourselves. Like right now, you have your own merch, so that's part of like you're trying to like make something. You're building a foundation. Like, do you have a website in the
Yes, the
making?
website is TREYLYNE.com. That's Traylon.com. You can find the music, you can
Go
find
on.
the merch. I'm gonna start, like I said, because 2022 started. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to put all the interviews and the shows, everything together now. So I'm trying to do it from now to like probably the beginning of the summer.
Hmm.
So once I do everything, that's gonna be on it. You'll be able to see where I'm gonna be at, any shows, interviews, anything like that. Um, Also, yeah, the Trayline merch. We got the kids merch for Trayline and the dot that. So
I
every
saw the sweater. I
is
saw the sweater in one of the videos.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and also to see some of the stuff before you go on the website.
Hmm.
I have on IG dot is it dot that the brand on Instagram. That I
Well,
put Trayline merch up. I
I
put
would
the
like
dot
to. I
that
would
merch.
love to. I would love to add it to the collection of our
Oh yeah,
Well,
sponsors here.
you know what?
sponsors.
Both
You
of
know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
send me your
Straight up.
information, and I'm gonna send y'all some Trayline merch.
All right.
Okay, we'll stay in touch for sure.
Yes,
Definitely,
So
yeah.
you.
definitely.
When my single drop,
Well, I'm gonna be sending you some masks. What do you
Of course,
mean?
of course. So we got to support each other. Like now,
yes,
it's Black History Month. How's it
right.
go? How do you feel
Yo,
about Black
no, hey,
History Month?
hey, hey. Put it this way. Put it this way. You, you got my email and all that. Send me your logo and all of that.
Okay.
I'll do up at least 10 to 20 masks for you.
He's the
Thank
business. He's
You get what I'm
the
saying? Straight
graphic
up.
you.
designer.
I
You
will
do what
definitely promote them.
you do what you have to do. It's gonna be with your logo and everything. I always push entrepreneurship.
That's how we
You know
do
That's
what
it.
I'm saying?
good.
But yo,
That's good.
I'm gonna ask you how you feel about Black History Month now. Like, I know they celebrate Black History Month a lot in America. Like, what do you feel about it now? Like, it's interesting to find out your point of view.
Um, Black History. All right, let me see how I could put this.
Say it.
You have to
Interesting.
put me on the spot about Black history. All right, look, I love my Black people. I
Yeah.
love them. I wouldn't change being Black for anything.
Yeah.
But if we could just stick together,
Yeah.
like I just feel like that's our only problem. Like we don't stick together. If we could stick together,
Yeah.
Black History Month would really be something.
True.
It'll be something that we can actually really celebrate. Like, no, we like you see how other cultures and
Yeah.
race they might not like each other, but
Yeah.
if you can make money and we could build this business, this brand, this legacy, this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
We don't do that, and that's the sad part.
Yeah.
We want to be better than you.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be better than the other one.
So to me, Black History Month is just Black History Month. But
Yeah. That's me too. That's why I say my Black history is every day. I'm making history.
right.
Every day
Until we
making
get
history.
together and be like, this is what it is.
Well, speaking of that, besides yourself as an artist, I know that you're doing your thing. I love the fire, what you're doing.
Thank
Do you have any artists in New York right now, almost to your level? You know what I mean? You could recommend for us to be like, for another, you know what I mean? I'll be saying this.
like
This
what
is
we doing?
approved. No, this is approved from Viera. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
From
So that's why we be saying, yo, we recognize you. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
So you're
straight
from
up. Because it's like this. Game recognizes game. You get what I'm saying?
I know New York has a whole bunch of
New
MCs.
York is huge. Yo, that's all I know.
Honest, oh God,
It's hard.
y'all killing me.
It's tough. I know it's tough. It has to be tough because there must be a lot of women MCs out there who are hungry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm changing the subject. So what I want to say is, yeah, y'all asked me what other artists I would like to do something with. Is one more artist, Fabio Foreign.
What's that?
Fabio, I want to do something with him.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
He's dope. I want to
Yeah.
do something with him. But that's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta say, yo, much respect for coming through. This was great, down to earth. Like this is
No,
season.
but before we go, remind the people where they can find you, all your music on all your platforms before we go, please.
Everything, the link is in my bio, but everything is on Traylon.com. If you don't,
That I just want remember some people have a short period of attention span, so that's why you always have to put the reminder.
yes, Traylon.com, Spotify, Apple Music, type in Viera, DOTVIERA, or you can go to the website, like I said, TREYLYNE.com, and you can check out everything. And listen, first timers get a discount with the merch. Let's go.
Yes, all right, much respect. But
Viera for coming through on the Down to Earth podcast.
yes.
Thank you for having me. I so
But
appreciate
but
it.
before we go, I always say this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, pop, pop. You done know. Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
People subscribe to her channels. Much respect.
Thank you so much.
We stay in touch.
Yes.
Done know.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.